towards freedom and shifting towards, let me do this for me, because a lot of us have lived for other people and now it's time to live for ourselves. And if you think about that, another moon. Hi everyone, welcome back to Light Tarot. This is where I use hot topics to see where we're going from situations. So this is not about negative gossip, this is just for fun, so please don't take it too seriously. Today I'm going to be covering Liam Payne, and I have gotten a lot of requests to just cover One Direction in general, so I will be covering them as a whole more. So stay tuned. If you want to request a video, please write in the comment section subscriber and the video you'd like to request, so that it's fair to everybody and we grow this community. Okie dokie. So I do just like to say this is intuitive based, it's not fact based, so please don't treat it as like true or false and that kind of stuff. I got a comment the other day said I go by tabloids. I don't go by tabloids. I actually hardly ever read tabloids. I only sometimes check on them to see if I made accurate predictions, but I'm not a tabloid kind of person. I actually really don't read them, so just putting that out there. Okay, so I pulled up his chart, and his sun is in Virgo, his moon is in Aquarius, and his rising is in Scorpio. Interesting. I can kind of see that about him. So yeah, I pulled up his past, his present, and his future. So his past: King of Swords, 8 of Wands in reverse, and 9 of Swords. So I have a strong feeling that in One Direction he was the one that was like the peacemaker, but then he ended up falling behind because he was like, you know, I think the way, and just from doing other videos, and throughout this video there will be cards about other One Direction members, but I feel as though Simon Cowell kind of set up One Direction, Fifth Harmony, and other groups that he set up to be very competitive. And if you weren't competitive, I even picked that up with the friendship between Harry and Zayn. If you weren't competitive, you kind of like fell behind. So I feel like he decided he didn't want to be that competitive, like especially rising in Scorpio. Oftentimes people with the rising in Scorpios, they're not really about sweating the small stuff. And I think because of that, he feels like he lost out on opportunities that he could have gotten from the group. So with the present being the Emperor, 5 Swords, and Queen of Cups, he's releasing a lot in his life right now. And it's funny, the only person I heard of before Zayn was him, Liam, because he was dating Cheryl Cole, who I used to be, oh my gosh, I was such a fan of Cheryl Cole when I used to live in England, and her Girls Aloud. She was like the one in Girls Aloud. I don't actually even remember anybody else from Girls Aloud, but anyways, so I feel like he's letting go of a lot. There's a lot of stress on him. I think he feels like he grew up way too fast, and I can kind of see that. So now he's taking a step back and seeing how he can live his life for himself and not other people, especially Moon in Aquarius. I have my Moon in Aquarius, and a lot of us right now are shifting towards freedom and shifting towards, let me do this for me, because a lot of us have lived for other people and now it's time to live for ourselves. And if you think about that, another Moon in Aquarius is Britney Spears. She's a prime example of that. You know, she lived for other people for so long, and now she's starting to live for herself. So with the future being 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the Tower. Interesting. Okay, so surprisingly, I see him getting married. I actually don't think it's going to be a Cheryl Cole. If they are married right now, I don't know if they are. If they are, I see it ending and him being with somebody else. Actually, I see her being brunette. Brunette, around, he likes older, so I get around 35, around that age. I don't know how old Cheryl Cole is, but this woman is brunette, around 35. She looks different to Cheryl Cole, very different. So fortunately I don't see it being together. I don't, like I said, I don't keep up with tabloids, so if they're broken up, then it is what it is. But I do see it not working out, and surprisingly the next person he ends up with is going to move very fast. He's going to get married very fast. With the Strength card being at the bottom of the deck, I have a strong feeling that he has had to be like and a lot of them in one direction. I feel so bad for them. I feel like a lot of them were like the breadwinners in the family, the one that keep the family together. Zayn is like that too. They were the ones that they always had to keep everything together. And now they're looking back and they're like, hold on, I wasn't even allowed to be a kid, you know? And he's being very introspective in that way. That's why I'm very wary to date guys that are younger than I am, especially a lot younger, because I feel like I'm kind of stealing a bit of their childhood and their young, not childhood because they'll be old enough to be consensual, but I feel like I'll be stealing a part of their youth, and I see that happening over here with her and him. Anyway, so Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, and Ace of Cups. The person that he's moving towards is a very focused person. I need to do a video on him and Cheryl Cole. Actually, I have so many requests coming up, but I want to make this a priority too, because I feel like it's very interesting that the person he moves towards is completely different to Cheryl Cole. She's more like a book nerd, more like a humble. I'm not saying Cheryl Cole isn't humble, but she's just completely opposite to Cheryl Cole. So with the Devil and Eight of Wands, this person is going to help him release a lot of his demons and his past, things that he's done in the past that he's not happy about. Drinking, I get drinking issues, yeah, that kind of stuff. She's going to help liberate him, which is perfect for what his chart says about the direction of his life, where his life is headed towards. Okay, yes, so he's going to complete, you know, okay, so I watched this astrologer, I forgot his name, I think it's Ray, but he says that when we are 28, we complete a full cycle of life. And then our second phase of life begins, the real phase of life. And I think he might be around 28. And because with the wheel, the strength, and the moon, he's completed a huge part of his life. And that part of his life is like superficiality, doing things for other people, not listening to his intuition. He's very intuitive. But now he's going to, so Six of Pentacles and the Justice, he's going to free himself up of any things that he thought was pulling him down. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful story. So I wish him the best of luck. I pulled a card for healing and it says, I'm willing to see my sameness with others. This opens my awareness to oneness. And wow, that's really beautiful, because that's the thing. I feel like he has developed a bit of resentment towards people he had to do things for. But I encourage him and anyone in the situation to look at it as forgiveness, you know? Is that now he still has time to live for himself. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.